COPWATCH, policing the police every single day.
Investigation is underway to figure out how a vehicle ran over a 2-year-old child in Overton County. The family claims a deputy squad car hit the boy, but the sheriff says not so fast. News Channel 5's Brandon Marshall hears from the family tonight.
Like any boy his age, 2-year-old Caden feels safe while playing outside of his home on Swan Lane in Overton County. But while playing in the mud last night, the little boy did not know what would happen next.
And I didn't know what was going on, so I just ran outside, and before I could even ask what happened, I saw his face just covered in blood.
Caden's family claims an Overton County Sheriff deputy reversed his car and accidentally hit the 2-year-old after serving a civil warrant to a family member.
And I guess my son was playing right here, and the deputy got in his cop car while I was talking to the other deputy, and I guess he took off and didn't look around, look at his surroundings or anything. I guess he hit my son, and he went about 10 foot that way and stopped. And this is where my son ended up, right here. And then he ran to me right here.
Paramedics rushed Caden to the hospital, where he was flown 100 miles to Vanderbilt Children's Medical Center. Despite stitches to his arms, head, and burns to his body, he continues to smile. A sigh of relief for his mom.
I was terrified. I've seen him with bumps and bruises, and he takes it like a champ.
Overton Sheriff John Garrett tells News Channel 5 his deputy never backed up, only moved forward. Caden's parents know this could have been much worse and say their main focus is making sure he fully recovers. In Overton County, Brandon Marshall, News Channel 5.
The Tennessee Highway Patrol is investigating this incident. It's unclear if charges have been filed at this time.
While serving a civil warrant, family says cop ran over 2-year-old playing in the front yard. After serving a civil warrant to a family member in their home, a 2-year-old boy had to be airlifted to the hospital after family members said a deputy ran over him. By Matt Agarist, July 2, 2018. Livingston, Tennessee. The Overton County Sheriff's Department has launched an investigation after a 2-year-old toddler was allegedly run over by a deputy in front of the family's home on Friday. In a dramatic Facebook post, the boy's mother posted images and called out police. The family of Caden Blodgett, the 2-year-old victim, took to Facebook Friday night after the incident to explain what happened, noting that a county cop in Livingston ran him over. So I just ran outside, and before I could even ask what happened, I saw his face covered in blood, his mother, Kasey Blodgett, recalled. Joshua Blodgett, Caden's father, told News Channel 5 that his son was run over just after he'd spoken to the deputy. According to the family and the sheriff's office, the deputy was at the home to serve a civil warrant Friday night. And then he got back into his car while I was talking to the other deputy, and I guess he took off and didn't look around, look at his surroundings or anything. I guess he hit my son, and he went about 10 feet that way, and then stopped and my son ran to me, Blodgett said. A county cop in Livingston ran him over. We need as many prayers as we can get right now. He's being life-flighted right now. Caden's aunt, Ashley Howard, wrote on Facebook. I am not bashing the cop. I'm sure he's dealing with a lot from what happened just as much as we are. Howard said. We just don't understand how he didn't see the child. WSMV reached out to Overton County Sheriff John Garrett, who stated that the incident was under investigation. Garrett would not release any details about the incident. The sheriff only said that there was a 2-year-old child injured who had to be life-flighted to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital after his deputy served the civil warrant. Although Garrett told WSMV that he couldn't release details, he reportedly told News Channel 5 that his deputy never backed up. How, exactly, a child can suffer the injuries that this little boy suffered without the car moving remains a mystery. After being airlifted to the hospital 100 miles away, Caden received multiple stitches to his head and arms and was also treated for burns he suffered to his body, likely from the car's muffler. As News Channel 5 reports, Caden's parents said they know the accident could have been much worse. Their main focus is making sure Caden fully recovers. We can't thank everyone enough for all the thoughts and prayers that have been sent Caden's way, his mother Kasey wrote on Facebook. What happened was definitely tragic, but it could have been so much worse than what it was, and we're so blessed to still have him here. We have a long road ahead of us, and this is something we will carry with us forever, but everything will eventually heal and get better. Caden is home now and feeling way better than we could have hoped for, but more prayers are always welcome. After a stay in the hospital, Caden was released. Although his family is optimistic about his recovery, on Sunday, his aunt shared an image of the toddler noting that his eyes are swollen shut and he cannot see to walk or play. According to Sheriff Garrett, THP officials will launch their own investigation into the incident on Monday. Just 2 weeks ago, TFTP reported on another story of a police officer nearly killing a child with his vehicle. In that case, the incident was captured on video. The disturbing footage showed a distracted sheriff's deputy driving a patrol car, swerving and nearly hitting a young girl who was waiting to board a school bus. Spread the love. Police use who may want to retaliate against him physically.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.